Well, there you go. When I was a kid and I was dreaming of being a big shot performer, I always thought I would love to see myself in 10-foot high banners on the side of a theatre, but now it's here, it's kind of confusing. I didn't really think I'd be dressed as Shane Warne, so that's a little weird. We're standing here on Collins Street, out the front of the Athenaeum, and I have one of our newest cast members, Mr. Mike McLeish here. Mr. Mike McLeish, tell everyone what you've just finished doing.
Mr. Eddie Perfect. I've just spent the last numerous years playing Paul Keating in Keating the Musical. I had a similar experience seeing that up in lights too.
Yeah.
We never cross the line. Calling somebody a maggot or a filthy faggot is fine.
We're here at the beautiful Long Room.
Not to be confused with the famed Long Room at Lord's.
No, not at all. This is the Long Room in Melbourne, which is the official watering hole of Shane Warne the musical. We'll be having our salubrious after party here.
If the spineless prick can't take it, that's no fault of mine. But we never cross the line.
This is the story in a nutshell. Shane Warne has a crack at AFL football, fails dismally, gets depressed, picks himself back up, goes to the AIS Cricket Academy.
Oh, fuck this, I'm having a smoke. Who wants a smoke?
Is drafted into the Aussie team. First ball of the Ashes, bowls the ball of the century. So goes from zero to hero in one ball. Everything's going up. Marries his girlfriend, Simone Callahan.
Baby, got you in my arms. Woman slave, got you in my arms.
He meets the swarthy Indian who forces $5,000 into his hand.
Take it, Mr. Warne, what are you, crazy?
Comes back to Australia, picks up with his wife, but things are not going so well, hides out at his mum's house. His mum gives him a banned diuretic, which he takes, slips into a nightmare.
No, you'll never be captain, so I guess that's that then. No, you'll never be captain, so I guess that's that then.
Comes to, is facing allegations on TV, answers all his critics, but loses his wife and the Ashes, recollects himself.
But you're so like the phoenix, out of the ashes will rise.
Heads towards the future, wins the Ashes and retires.
Thoroughly entertaining.
That's the short version. There are a lot of different styles of music in this show. We've got everything from funk to soul and gospel, but then we've also got the massive Bollywood number in there, which is great fun to write. So it's something pretty much for everyone except country and western fans.
So I sneak a peek and my knees then go weak. What an SMS I'm in.
One of the first things people ask me is, will there be a text messaging song? And I couldn't have gotten away without writing one. So it combines my two favourite things, sex and grocery shopping. And we had the wonderful opportunity of performing it at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival Gala in front of 4,000 people, which was a lot of fun.
I've got an erection in the frozen food section. Simone's patients now wearing feet.
So was there ever a point where you thought you might get on the phone to Warne and ask him if you wanted to, get up and sing a couple of tunes in the show?
Nah, mate, can't dance, can't sing. It wasn't me, that was the cameraman.
Joe.
That's Joe back there.
It was like the moon landing. I remember just where I was and I couldn't believe it could turn that far.
There's a moment in the show called That Ball where we follow the Gadding ball, the ball of the century, in minute detail. And so I had to learn all about the art of spin bowling. It is way harder than I ever expected. In fact, you could train an entire cricket team to sing and dance before you get me to do a proper leg break. I can tell you that right now. If you love musicals, you're going to really enjoy this show.
But if you don't like musicals, and there are a bunch of people out there who have very valid uncertainties about music theatre, this is a show to check out as well, because it's not a traditional musical in any sense of the word, really.
Absolutely, and if you're a fan of Shane Warne, you're really going to love this show. And conversely, if you're a little bit off Shane Warne, I think you're going to find this show pretty illuminating. And also, it's 2 hours of incredibly funny material, so you can just show up and laugh.
Can't lose.
No, I'll never be captain, so I guess that's
original Australian musical. It's so Australian, you can even buy a pie, a beer and a stubby holder on the way in. Shane Warne the Musical world premiere December 2008 at the Athenaeum Theatre in Melbourne.